everybody! So for this month in obscure animation, I had one movie planned, but then I watched it and didn't really like it, so I was trying to think of what to do, and I decided to review a film that a lot of people hate that I actually like. I think it's kind of a cute little movie. We're going to talk about Thumbelina, and this is a film by Don Bluth, and it had the bad luck of coming out the same year as Lion King and Mask of the Phantasm and right before Toy Story, and so yeah, no film is going to even come close to those films. I mean, this isn't even in the same league. Just because something isn't a masterpiece doesn't mean that it's total trash either. And I don't know, I find this kind of a harmless, fun little enjoyable movie. I would probably give it like a B- or C+. It has nice animation, it has some pretty good songs, and some pretty good vocal performances, and overall I just think it's a pleasant little fairy tale. And it is about Thumbelina, is born out of a plant, kind of like the tale of Princess Kaguya, for a woman who wishes for a child, and she can't have a child, and so she gets this plant. Out of the flower comes Thumbelina, and Thumbelina yearns for other people who are small like her, and she sings about it. She sings about her dream. And one day she meets the Prince of the Fairies, Cornelius, and they of course have this bond, and they end up kind of falling in love, end up getting separated, and she ends up, evidently her singing is very powerful, and she causes lots of people to fall in love with her based on her singing. And there's sort of a weird sort of element of kind of this weird fixation on marriage in this movie that I agree. And Roger Ebert, in his review, he said that it was just this, he talked about that a lot. And it's a valid point. That is the main source of conflict in this movie, is that all these different characters that are kind of forcing Thumbelina to marry them. There's a beetle, there's a mole, there's different creatures that are all trying to get her to marry them or force her to marry them or whatever. And but I don't know, it didn't really bother me that much. I didn't think that was like offensive or anything, and it was just part of the tension and part of these different characters. And I do agree that Mary the Mole is a really bad song. It's not a good song, sung by the Misfilled Mouse. But I think there are some tense moments. I think there are some funny moments. Gilbert Gottfried plays the beetle, and I think he's pretty good. And I don't know, I just think it's a harmless little fairy tale, and I think animation is pretty good. It's got Jodie Benson as Thumbelina, which of course I like. And I like the songs. I like Follow Your Heart.
Shock you impossible thing if you know where to start. Your dreams will fly on magical wings when you follow. Just trust the swallow and always follow your heart.
Soon. I like a bunch of the songs, so I think it works on that level. And I don't know, if you just want to watch sort of an enjoyable fairy tale about a small girl, maybe you have somebody in your family who's sort of small and maybe a little bit more diminutive. This is not the kind of hero of Ariel, that's bold and and rebellious or any of that kind of thing at all. Like, she's a lot more sort of malleable and a lot more quiet, and I think that that's okay. I think you can have fairy tales about them too. And I like Cornelius, so he sort of has a journey that he goes on. He ends up getting frozen underwater at a point, and he's not he has a little bit of character, a little bit of personality for a male role in these type of movies. And I don't know. I think it's a fun little fairy tale. But yeah, it's not as good as Lion King by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't know. Let me know what you think about Thumbelina. Do you think it's trash? Do you see some value in it? Where are you at on it? And so that's my screw animation for this month. And thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.